Hi again. So in this video, I will post the answers for the exercises found in the two previous videos that were about nouns. Now, the first exercise was to sort out or to classify the nouns found in this grid and put them in this table. First of all, I will explain them here, the answers I mean, and then we will see the answers correctly in the table. We have Ireland. First of all, I will get the proper nouns. So I will talk just one time about them. Ireland, Mr. O'Brien, Adam, Christmas Day, USA, Eve, Jason, London. All these are proper nouns because they are names. For example, Adam is the name of a boy. London is the name of a place. So they are proper nouns and we have to put them here, okay, in the proper noun, the column of the proper noun. So after getting the proper nouns, I will get the common noun. Okay, we have father, chair, book, shoe, sister, flower, mouse, cousin, stone, table, car. All these, if we see here, are common nouns because they are not names, they are not specific. So sister, it can be any sister. Cousin, it can be any cousin, any table. Okay? And now we will get the collective nouns. We have crew. Crew is the team that works on a plane or on a ship. So it's collective noun. Herd, herd of sheep, group of sheep. So again, it's collective. Flock, it also refers to flock of birds, group of birds, collective. Pack, pack of wolves, pack of foxes. Come in, it's collective. Swarm, it's the group of bees buzzing all over. This is the swarm, and it's collective. So these are, again, we'll see here, these are the collective nouns. Okay, the other nouns are, of course, the abstract nouns because we don't have compound, but we'll see why. Happiness is something we feel. Same goes to an anxiety, poverty, intelligence, health, hunger. And anxiety is being depressed or anxious. All these are feelings, okay? So, or ideas. So they are abstract nouns, okay? Now we'll go to the second exercise, which is classifying the nouns into countable and uncountable. Okay, and here we go. As we said in the last video that oranges is plural, so we use some with plural, and if it's singular, we use an. And either if it's oranges or orange, it's countable. So we go to the table and then the second table, and we put here some oranges and orange. Okay? And then we move to the second one, which is milk. Here we have milk. Just let it move a little bit. Okay. So let's go back. Okay. We have milk. Milk is uncountable, so it takes some. Tomato is singular, so it takes a. And here we go. Okay. So we have some milk. I have to add it here. I forgot it. And it's uncountable. And we have a tomato. Okay, I wrote some oranges twice, so sorry. Okay, now we'll continue. Then we have something else, which is, I think now it's the turn of. Okay, and here we go. We have tomatoes. Tomatoes is plural, so we use some, and tomatoes is countable. We can count the tomatoes. Flour, it's uncountable, so we use some with it. Okay, so we go here, we write them in the table, some tomatoes and some flour. Okay, then we have eggs. If it's plural, some eggs. If it's singular, an egg because we have vowel letter. And it's countable because we can count the eggs. So we go back to the table, okay? And we write some eggs and an egg. And the last part, okay, we have Sorry. Okay, here we go. We have pasta. Pasta, it's uncountable, so we use some with it. Bowl of rice, we're not counting the rice, we're counting the bowls. It's countable. Okay, so a bowl of rice, some pasta. Okay. Then we have rice. Rice alone cannot be counted. Rice is uncountable, but the bowl is countable. So some rice and some chips because it's plural. And since it's plural, yani it's countable. Everything which can be changed into plural, it's countable. So we have some chips, we have some rice. I have to add it here. Okay. And here we go. The last one for real. Okay. We have slice of cake, so a slice of cake. But butter, it's uncountable. We cannot count the butter, so some butter. Okay, onion, it starts with vowel letter, so an onion. And bunch of grapes, it's one bunch of grapes, so we use a. And we go to the table, a slice of cake, an onion, a bunch of grapes, and some chips. Okay, so these are the nouns. Now we'll go to exercise 3, which is adding many and much. As we said last time, here we use many because children is plural, so we use many. Okay, there was so much noise because we can never count noise. Noise is uncountable, so we use much. Okay, I wonder how honey my bees will produce this year. We cannot count honey. We count the jars of honey, but we cannot count honey. So we use much. So here again, much. How? I wonder how much honey my bees will produce this year. Personally, I think that there are 2 chocolate bars. I'm not counting chocolate, I'm counting the bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can count the bars I use, and it's plural, I use many. Personally, I think that there are too many chocolate bars there for one person to eat. Okay. I can't believe how much water have you spilled on the floor because we cannot count water. And the last one, how many grams? Of course, we can count the grams. So how many grams of sugar does the recipe suggest that we use? Okay, now the last exercise, which is about adding a, an, or the. This morning, I will use red color, for example. Okay. This morning, I bought a newspaper. Okay, because we don't know what type of newspapers I have. So this morning I bought a newspaper and a magazine. They are not specific, so we use a with them and they are in the singular. Here we use the. The newspaper is in my bag because now I have it. I know I talked about it. Okay, so it's mentioned here. The second time I use that. The newspaper is in my bag, but I can't remember where I put Kaman. I mentioned it here. So the second time I use the magazine. There are 2 cars parked outside. A blue one. It's the first time I talk about them, so I don't know them. Yani I use a. And a gray one. Blue one belongs to my neighbor. Now it's specific. Okay? It's defined. It's my neighbor's car. So I use the. I don't know who the owner of the gray one is because I'm talking about a specific owner. I'm talking about the owner of the gray car. So I use the. And we mentioned here the gray car. So the first time we mention the word, we use a. The second time we use the. Okay? Now this is everything about nouns. And enjoy.